Hey guys, okay, ongoing work on the cab. So at this stage, I left it off, it had been stripped and I'd steamed out some of the dents, at least partially. So now I've put the grain filler on it and I've just sanded off all the grain filler. And as I'm sure many of you guys will know, that shows up immediately, all the little defects in much greater contrast. So for instance, it probably didn't show up before, but I'm sure if I zoom in here on this corner, you'll see all those dents that that I mentioned before. So next, what I'm going to do with this now is give it a first coat of sanding sealer and then see how it looks. And then depending on how that goes, we'll take it from there. But yeah, I guess it shouldn't be a big surprise that a cabinet of this age, especially given that it was probably in regular use for a long time, yeah, is never going to get back to the way it was when it was new. But we'll get it as close as we can. Right, there we go with a coat of sanding sealer, just brushed on, and yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be acceptable because those dent marks seem to have faded nicely. So yeah, we'll let that dry up for a while, and we might do a couple of coats before we start getting into lacquering, but at least the wood is sealed at this point, so we're good. Okay guys, well that's the kind of marathon to get it done by the end of this weekend. There's more to do, but at least I have it to the point where I can all go back together and I can just put it in storage until I have more time for working on radios, which might not be for a little while. So I've come up with a technique for doing the front panel, but I was a little too impatient, so when I put the lighter color on top of the black, I didn't wait long enough for the black to fully harden off, and so some of the black has become slightly grayed off when I was putting on the light color. But at least I think I have a technique that works, so I can repeat it. For the two metal bars across the top, this is basically a chrome paint, which doesn't come up fully chrome, at least not yet anyway. But it comes up nice and silvered, so it's not dissimilar to what was there before, so I think it's not bad, not bad. The upper one had much more rust on it, which actually shows through, even though I filed it down and sanded it off as good as or at least as I thought was necessary. So that might need doing again. And of course I have the 3 knobs that I have to do. I haven't done those yet. But yeah, I think so far so good. It's working. The cab is in a good state at this point, and yeah, I can put it away and get back to it and do round 2, hopefully in the new year. Haven't touched the speaker cloth. It's pretty grimy, but then I really don't know where I would get anything close to what that is, so I'd probably have to just put something different, but maybe appropriate for the era, if I want to make that really clean. And I'll probably come back and shoot a few more coats of clear on it later on. But for now, I have a working set, and it's not too bad at all.